We're called to live an immersed life. These are the central points. This is the transforming power of the believer. This is what separates us from everybody else. Do you know the rarest of all Christians are Spirit-filled Christians? Did you know that? So look, you are treasures. You are opals, one of the rarest stones. People think diamonds are. No, opals are. Opals. Black opals especially. Black opals are one of the rarest stones in the earth. Diamonds are common, they're just more valued. But the rarest stone is the opal. You guys are the opals of the kingdom because you're Spirit-filled believers. The smallest percentage of people that actually believe what Jesus said and will actually engage in the Spirit. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. This is power that separates you, not just from the world around you, but separates you from everybody else. You don't want to be a common Christian. Anybody here want to be a common Christian? Anybody? I say, yeah, man, I really want to be average. I want to follow Jesus and be average. What separates you is learning to live from the immersion, learning to immerse and living from that immersion. You're called to live an immersed life. Acts chapter 1. It says, therefore, when they had come together, they asked him, Lord, will you at this time restore the kingdom of Israel? And he said to them, it's not for you to know the times or seasons by the Father that's been put in his authority, but you shall receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. So here's the disciples, right? Jesus, this is a transitional moment. So prior to this, the Holy Spirit was with them, Parakletos. The Holy Spirit came in them. This is John 15. This is the moment when they had access to the immersion of the Holy Spirit. He uses a word when the Spirit comes upon you. It's epi. It means epidermis comes upon you. So now we move from the Holy Spirit being with us, which he always is, the Holy Spirit being in us, charisomai or charismata, and then the Holy Spirit being upon us, which is epi. Transitional moment. And so they're sitting in here and they're asking Jesus, hey man, are you going to restore everything now? Are you going to get me out of that job? You know, you're going to get me out of that relationship? Are you coming back, Lord? You're going to get me out of my geography? You're going to get me out of my circumstances? And Jesus says, your focus is on the wrong thing. Your focus is on the wrong thing. He says, your focus needs to be upon the power that is given to you. And your focus needs to be upon what the purpose of that power is. To be my martyr, to be my witness in Judea, in Samaria, and Jerusalem, to the ends of the earth, in your local geography, in the greater concentric circles of influence. He's telling them right there, your focus is wrong. Come on. Your focus is wrong. This is where the church is. We're all waiting for Jesus. We have large percentages of the churches that are waiting for the rapture. I'm all in on the rapture. I do rapture drills. I'm telling you, I got a Superman cape. I got a towel. Matthew chapter 24 says the angels are going to come and pick us up. They're going to give us a ride. The angels to the four corners of the earth, and they will gather as elect. So we're going to go on an angel ride. I tell them, when the angel comes on me, hold on, I got to go in the house. I'm going to tie the towel around my neck. I'm going to go up like Superman. What's up? I'm going up in style. I'm all in on the rapture. Knew a church up north, 1970s, they built an enclave. They're still there 50 years later because they thought Jesus was coming back in the 70s. I've been there. People are still there. They haven't done anything. Culturally ineffective. Affected destiny in no way. But they're still there. You know what they have? They have a rapture field. So in case the rapture does come and they hear the trumpet, they all run to the rapture field. You think I'm kidding? I'm not lying. That's the mentality of the church. Jesus is telling them right here, look, your focus is wrong. Your active focus needs to not be on that. That will come. It's not that it's not important. It's just not the central theme of this kingdom. If you want to know, the Holy Spirit is the central thing of this kingdom. And the Holy Spirit precedes only the king's dominion. The Holy Spirit is given to us to bring forth the king's dominion. That's what he wants on earth as it is. That's the central theme. He's sitting here and he's correcting these disciples and he's saying, guys, you're looking in the wrong place. Looking in the wrong place. You have power upon you in order to testify. You have power in order to empower your business in order to testify. You have power in order to empower you in the workplace in order to testify. You have power in order to empower you in whatever field you're in your marriage, in your relationships, whatever. The power is given to you to empower you in order to testify.